Hey everyone, today is Tuesday, April 27th, 2010, and I'm Ryan, your host for Tuesdays on the Baby Beaver Bunch. This week we're going to be talking about marriage, and if same-sex marriage is legal in your state, if you want to get married, what's your ideal wedding and what do you want to wear, and just your thoughts on marriage. So, my personal opinion on marriage is that it's taken for granted way too often, and it's really not special anymore. Well, it's special, but I mean, it's not as heavy as it used to be. It's not like nowadays people can meet each other and in like a week they can get married. Just like go to Nevada. Sorry if anyone lives in Nevada, I'm not dissing your state or anything, but you can just, take a taxi down the street, get hitched, and I mean, like, there's no, it's really not as special as it used to be. And the same with the word love, because marriage is supposed to be expressing that, right? Well, a lot of people will like meet someone and they swear that they're in love with them, and then a week later they go and cheat on them, and then they swear they're in love with this new person. And I just think that's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that people take that and just misinterpret it, and they twist it into this completely different thing, so that it's not special at all. That's my personal opinion. I have thought about marriage before, and frankly, I'm kind of torn on it because I'm kind of against it because it's so abused. Because half of the people that get married get divorced, and I don't want to be that half of the people. And if I have kids, I don't want my kids to, sorry about that, guys. My mom just came into the room because it's her room. And yeah, what was I saying? If I had kids, I wouldn't want to get married out of just wanting to get married and then have kids and then end up hating my partner and affecting my kids' lives. So I would never ever want to get married on a whim. I'd at least have to wait it out for at least, I'd say, a year or 4 would be my preferred, but I wouldn't get married on a whim. The only time I would ever consider marriage is if I know that I'm more in love with this person than I've ever been with anyone else, and I know that being married is just the one thing that I really want, and if it's gonna make them happy, then I'd want nothing more than to make them happy. And I just would do it only ever if I knew that I love them and I can't stop loving them, because love is supposed to be permanent, it's supposed to be eternal, and it's just not seen as that anymore. Is gay marriage legal in your state? No, it is not. Marriage in Colorado is defined as between one man and one woman, and I'm pretty sure civil unions aren't legal, and I'm pretty sure that my state doesn't recognize marriages performed out of state. Gay marriages performed out of state. And technically, if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to get married because I'm still legally female, unfortunately. I've always pictured the same wedding for my, for what I wanted to do, ever since I was a little kid. And I think that's kind of funny. I remember I was talking to my brother about it, and he said, one of these days you're going to have to wear a dress. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And he said, really? What about your wedding? and I said, I'm gonna wear a tux, and I was dead serious, and I'm still dead serious. I've always wanted to wear a white tuxedo for my wedding, with a gray or silver tie or a black tie. And I used to really want to wear a white top hat. I don't think I'm gonna rock that anymore, but that's something that I wanted when I was a kid. I was thinking either that or a normal tux, but instead of having it, a black jacket, white shirt, it would be a white jacket, black shirt, white pants, white shoes, and like a silver tie. Yeah. I've always imagined my dream wedding being like outdoors during autumn or early spring or late winter. Somewhere that it's cool but not frigid, and definitely not warm or hot. I'm okay with being like on the cooler side of warm, but I don't like hot weather at all. And I think it'd just be really beautiful having the leaves changing or a subtle shower, because I really like the smell of rain. I think that'd just be really nice. And on like a hilltop outside. Ever since I was a little kid, I always imagined my wedding would be on a hilltop outside, because I think outdoors weddings are just so nice. That's it. So this has been Ryan, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.